Hey, second graders. So this week for math, we're going to be talking about place value within 1,000. So knowing the names of each place of a number that's somewhere in between 100 and 999. So when we are thinking about place value with numbers that are in between 100 and 999, we know that we're going to have a hundreds place, a tens place, and a ones place. So let's do an example. So if I have a number like 325, I want you to think about which number or which digit in 325 is going to be in the ones place. Okay, if you thought that the digit that would be in the ones place is the 5, you're exactly right. There are 5 ones in 325. Now I want you to think about which digit would be in the tens place. So think about that. If you thought the digit 2 would be in the tens place, you're absolutely right. There are 2 tens in 325. Okay, and then the last one, think about which digit is going to be in the number or in the hundreds place in 325. And if you thought that the number 3 would be in the hundreds place, that's definitely right. There are 3 hundreds in 325. Okay, let's try another example. One way that you could practice this at home, you could ask family members to come up with numbers for you. You could just think of numbers on your own to practice this with. Or if you have a deck of cards and you use just the cards with the numbers on them, not the cards with the faces on them, then you can pick 3 cards to come up with a number. So that's what I'm going to do right now, just for this example. You don't have to do it that way if you don't want to, but it's just maybe a little bit more fun way to try it. So my first card that I picked is a 5. My second card is a 7. And my last card is a 9. So that means the number I'm going to write down for myself is 579. Okay, so my number is 579. This time I want you to think about which digit in 579 is going to be in the tens place. How many tens are in 579? If you thought to yourself that the digit 7 is going to be in the tens place, you are absolutely right. There are 7 tens in 579. Okay, now I want you to think, how many hundreds are there in 579? So just think in your head. If you thought there are 5 hundreds in 579, you are definitely right. And lastly, which one of these digits is going to go in the ones place? How many ones are there in 579? If you said there are 9 ones or the number 9 digit should be in the ones place, you are absolutely right. Okay. One other way that we can represent place value when we're talking about big numbers like this is by drawing it. You might remember that from class, so I'm going to use this same number. We use the big hundreds cubes, the 10 sticks, and the little ones cubes to draw a big number like this. So if I'm going to draw 579, I'm going to draw 5 big hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I'm running out of room. 5 hundreds. If I'm going to draw the tens, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. And for my ones, I'll draw little cubes for 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you want to go a little quicker, you could also just draw dots for the ones. Okay, so this is one way to represent the place value of a big number like this. 579 has 5 hundreds, 7 tens, and 9 ones. Okay, so this week, while you are working on place value within 1,000 for your math goal, you can try coming up with 3-digit numbers on your own, just out of your own head. You can use cards to come up with numbers. You pick 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. This time I would have the number 645. Okay, and then you can practice naming hundreds, tens, and ones, or drawing your hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, so this week, again, your goal is to practice using place value and naming the numbers with place value within 1,000. Good luck practicing your math this week. And remember, all of your teachers are thinking about you guys and missing you guys while we're out of school. And we know you are going to continue to be excellent learners and soar even at home. Have a great week, second graders.